What's going on, everybody? Good morning on this wonderful Monday morning. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you're feeling well. Welcome to Family Sessions with the Real Family Man. My name is David Pinkston. I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for your time on this wonderful Monday morning. Listen, it's just a great time. I shared some pictures on my social media pages. I had a wonderful time with my mother and father-in-law and my brothers, except for one. He didn't get a chance to come. And my niece, my mom, I'm gonna put some more pictures up. I was just overjoyed to spend some time with them. My social media tag, The Real Family Man, it's just not a tag, it's how I live. I really believe in being with family. That's one of the most important things after God and my wife is my family. Just in general, it's my family. It's not the amount of money that I make. It's not about the prestige and the fame. It's about really loving my family genuinely. So, guys, thank you so much again. I want to jump right into this, but I am the Real Family Man. I am the CEO and founder of Fathers Parent 2 movement. I'm here to help you, fathers of every color and creed. I want you to rebuild your family dynamic with understanding, wisdom, and support and community so that as you grow, your family grows just that much more, because fathers, we do parent too. So let's jump into today's thought really quick. This is quick, 8 minutes or less, but I want to give you this and I want you guys to share this on your pages. I want you to tag some people. I want you to also like my page and my social media pages on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. What I want to talk about super quick is how to gain access to your children. See, getting back into your child's races after a disagreement or argument, it is so vitally important. Now, why do you say this, Real Family Man? It is very important to have the access. Many parents long to have access with their children. You want to know what they're thinking. You want to know what they're believing about themselves, right? You want to know what stage in their mind they are in their life. But when you have the access, to them, and you can talk to them, and they trust that what they're saying is true, because not only do they have open communication, you have access to certain things that they might not have talked about, but they're willing to talk to you about it. And that's a special thing. See, we can't take that lightly. Does that make sense? When you have access to your child and you can talk to them, you can have a conversation that is meaningful, that is nothing small, because that access is priceless. I'm going to say it again. That access to your child is priceless when you can talk to them and they want to talk to you. They want to share emotions. They want to share thoughts. They want to share what's in their mind. But when you don't have that access to your child and what they're thinking about, either he or she, it becomes expensive. And the reason why I say it's expensive, if you don't know what's going on, if you're not attentive to what's going on, and you don't have that access, God forbid if something happens mentally and they make a choice or the decision, you honestly can say, I didn't know this was going to happen. But because you didn't have the access, it becomes expensive, because whatever they're getting into, whatever is going to be detrimental to them, is going to become detrimental, to you, because you need that access. And I talked about trust last week as well. You have to be able to have and build a trust, and they have to know that they can trust you. Does that make sense? I have so many notes, but we have to get the access to our children, because in this generation, they have so much access to technology, to the World Wide Web. And I'll say it again, the World Wide web. If you don't know what's going on in their brains, in their hearts, in their emotions, someone else is feeding them 9 times out of 10 the wrong things. See, having that access to your child opens up that beautiful dialogue and discovery. But why is that important? It's important that they might even do something wrong, or they might think about themselves in a low way, dealing with low self-esteem, dealing with low confidence in themselves. But you have that access to be able to talk to them, to build them up, to let them know who they are. And you continue to let them know who they are until they believe in who they are. Because a lot of our kids do not know. I don't care how much they say they know. Some of them do not know who they are. And it's our job, it is our duty as fathers, as parents, to teach them not just the ways of the world, but who they are. But they got to give you the access for you to hear that they don't know who they are. And when you have access, there is nothing that's off the table in conversation. I'll say it again. There's going to be some things that you probably don't want to hear from your daughter. But if she has, and she's giving you that, she's granted you that opportunity of access to really talk to her, to really hear what she is saying, to really have a conversation, and it not be one way, but it's a two-way conversation, you can't buy that. That is priceless. There is not an amount of money when your child wants to talk to you, when your child wants to share. I don't care what I'm doing. I got to hear. I got to know what's going on. And fathers, parents, we got to be the same way. We have to make that a priority. I got to have access. Sometimes you actually even got to go to your child and say, listen, I know we don't see eye to eye all the time, but I want you to know I'm here. And not even only am I here, I'm sitting down now. No phone, no distractions. I want to know what's going on because I love you. I care about you. I want to see you win. I want to see that you're doing okay. And if you're not, keyword, if you're not doing okay, let's find a way to help you to be okay. Just put yourself in your children's shoes. I've had to do that many times, even still now. I've had to put my feet, my mental feet, into my son's shoes and just have a conversation with him because he started to give me access. There was times I didn't have access because I was so busy. And sometimes we can get so busy and we think we're doing right, but we're doing a lot of damage because we don't want, or we're not working toward that access, that conversation, that opportunity to talk, that opportunity to hear and to listen. It is important to be able to hear what they have to say, because when they let you in and you come all the way in, not just step up, but step in, you step into their lives. When you step in, they'll step into yours, and then you'll be able to really build a sweet spot of understanding of each other, a sweet spot of hearing, not just what you want to hear, but absolutely hearing what they want to say. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause here and I want to let you know here. I have other notes, but I think you get the point. The biggest thing that I want to tell you is one of the things that we have to do when we get this access, we cannot act like it's not a big deal. And we can't disrupt the access. What I mean is disrupt. We can't act like it's not a big deal. We have to nourish this relationship that you're building with your child. So important. And I wanted to remind you all, fathers, you are doing the best that you can, but we all can do better. We all can improve in our fatherhood. in our relationships. And when you have that access, don't act like it's a small thing. This is a big and important, and it's vital, and it's an essential thing to be able to have that. But I believe in you. But before I let you go, I want to invite you, fathers, all across Atlanta and Georgia areas. I want to invite you to a wonderful in-person event. We have some great panelists that's going to be in this panel. It's going to be on November the 15th. We're doing a panel discussion on a father's influence. It's going to be an awesome time of fathers and men getting together to support one another, to build community, to build fellowship. I don't want you to miss this opportunity. The flyer is going out. It has all the information on there. But listen, it's going to be on November the 15th, 2024 from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Jovia Event Suites in Snellville, Georgia. You'll see the information come up throughout the whole day on all my social media platforms. I don't want you to miss it. I want you to also register for this event. You do not, and I'm going to say this again, you do not want to miss this event. Please register right now. Right after you get off of this session, I want you to go ahead and register. And before I let you go, one last thing. If you are looking for family coaching and you know that you've heard something, you want to rebuild your relationship with your child, you want to reconnect, and you don't know how to do it. You're trying to figure out on your own. It's not working. You've done counseling and that hasn't worked, and you need some coaching. You need a family life coach that's going to be patient with you, that's going to help you get to where you need to get to in your family. I am that person, and I want to go along on this journey with you to make your days with your family the best that you have ever seen. Guys, I want to show you some information, but I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday for another morning session with yours truly, the Real Family Man. And I want to let the whole world know, fathers, we do parent too. See you tomorrow. Peace. God bless.